Okay. Hey, watch out. Okay. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Clear, right? Loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, where were we? Last time, where were we? Anyone remember? Where were we? Come on. I think the way kids are, the Shloka and all they are saying, right? I think we should stop displaying the file, that slide. I think we can automatically. Yeah. Okay. Now next time onwards, that slide won't be there. Invocation prayers slide won't be there. Okay. Let us see. Their voice is coming more. So I wanted to challenge them in a way. Yeah. So where were we last time? Bhagavadgita, of course, we have finished 10th Shloka, 3rd chapter. Now today we are going to start from 11th Shloka. So last time we were talking about the Karma Kanda. Who are Karmis? Who are Karma Kandis? So everyone knows the difference between Karmis and Karma Kandis, right? Clear?
No.
Who said
I
no?
don't know.
You don't know. Karmis are the ones like atheists. Atheists who do karma.
What is atheist?
Atheists who don't believe in God. Atheists are the ones who don't believe in God. So they don't offer anything. Whatever the work they do, they don't offer either to devatas. They don't offer anything to devatas. They only do it for their sense enjoyment. They are karmis. Who are karma kandis? Karma kandis are the ones who do rituals to gain certain material benefit. They do rituals to different devatas. Those are karma kandis. And who are karma yogis?
Who perform karma to attain Lord.
Attain which Lord?
Living gods.
No, Vishnu. Okay, karma yogis are the ones. Is it low? Voice is coming low? Yeah, even I also suspected the same. Arey, kuncham jagrataga. Just try to increase the volume there. Or pull that little bit near, no? So that it is in your control. That's enough. Now try to increase the volume. Hare Krishna. Not that much. Decrease little bit. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is it fine, right? Yeah, fine. That's fine. Okay. So those karma yogis are the ones who does any karma for the satisfaction of the Lord Vishnu or Krishna. Okay. So that's what we have seen. And one important question we have ended with last time. What was the question? Do you remember? I know it's been 2 weeks. The 7th, I think almost 3 weeks now. So I think it's a Kali Yuga memory. So everyone has forgotten. So the last time we have asked the question that in Vedas, almost 90 to 95% of Vedic knowledge is mainly for material gain only, or this shlokas or Vedic literature is meant for. Almost 95% of the Vedic literature is only meant for material gains or for sense gratification. Why? That was the question. Only few, probably 2 to 3% of the Vedic literature is only talking about bhakti. They never, 95% of the Vedic literature don't speak about bhakti. It talks about only karma. If you do this, you will gain this. That's what only mentioned. Why is it so? And no, 1 minute. I know Girisha Prabhu will answer, but I wanted to again reiterate, start the session with this. Lift your hands. Why is it so? 95% of the Vedic literature is mainly concentrated towards karma kanda, or what are the middle gains if I do this puja. That's what I only mentioned. Bhakti is not mentioned in the 95% of the Vedic literature. Why is it so? Lift your hands. Who knows the answer? Did you understand the question? Everyone has put a blank face actually. Everyone understood the question, right? So this lifting of the hand is for understanding the question or to answer the question? Answer the question. Okay, you lifted your hand. Who else? Srija Mataji lifted their hand. Anyone else? Everyone understood the question, right? Yeah. Why is it so? 95% of the Vedic literature is only promoting karma kanda or what material gain you will be getting by doing this kind of puja, kind of things. Not bhakti is not much promoted. Why is it so? So only 3 to 4 devotees have lifted their hands. Anyone else? Okay, Adarsh. Prabhuji, you wanted to try?
Me?
Ah.
Maybe to promote,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
see, it is more about.
Prabhuji, the specialty of the satsang is even if you tell wrong, there is no punishment.
Since I did not attend the previous one, this is my first.
No, that's okay. But this is the truth. A lot of people don't have a clarity on, because 95% of the Vedic literature is more karma kandic centric, not bhakti centric.
Kind of material benefits.
Hmm.
People look forward for some benefits
Hmm.
behind doing anything.
Hmm.
That is the concept.
Okay.
Even if I cook,
Hmm.
then it is the somewhere down the thought is they should say it is good.
Good, okay.
So might be because of that answer.
That answer, okay.
God somehow he knew that people know that
Little-
without any gain they don't want to do anything.
Okay, okay.
So we all want somewhere or the other
Ah.
some gain out of it as we
Yeah. Good attempt. Yeah, Sripal? Yeah, go ahead with the answer. Prabhuji, mundu ee papa problem endu తీర్చండి. Okay. Yeah, please, because I'm worried when she comes near the projector, I'm worried.
It's easier to understand for the devotees.
Easier to?
Understand for the devotees, and by that they can they can look at the karmas and do the opposite of that, so it would be easier for them.
No, that is not the answer. Yeah, Adarsh?
They can enjoy it for this life, and then when they're finally going back to Godhead,
Hmm.
they don't need to I didn't do this, I didn't do that.
No. Let me put the answer in the interest of time, because I'm not going to have a longer session today. It's only going to be 1 hour session, by the way, because I have a couple of announcements to make. So the answer for this question is, we in this material world, all of us in this material world have come into this material world for enjoyment. Originally we were there with God. Vaikuntha Lokas, we were there. But we wanted to, whatever the attention Krishna was getting, we felt jealous of it. Arey, full complete attention usi ko ja raha hai. For example, you can see the reflection here in our middle world also. For example, father is a popular figure. Complete attention he gets, but son is not getting it. थोड़ा envy होता है ना? Generally, of course, कोई मुंह पर बताएगा नहीं कि मेरे को envy है, నాకు చాలా మంటగా ఉంది. They will not say. But that envious nature increases. Due to that envy only, we the special souls, or we are the rare souls, rejected souls, who in all the 3 yugas we have been rejected and coming to this Kali Yuga for enjoying this material world. So we have come here in this material world to enjoy this material world. So for this material world, who we are meant to enjoy, Krishna has provided Vedic literature 95% having this karma kandik, such that in their attempt to do this karma kandik activities through devatas, there is a possibility of purification. It's something like, for example, your kid is eating chocolates very much, and you came to a situation that chocolates, due to rigorous eating of chocolates, his teeth gaya. Now the point is, abruptly can you stop giving chocolates to him? No, right? So okay, beta, morning egg chocolate, afternoon egg chocolate, evening egg chocolate, bas. Slowly we started, and after 1 or 2 months, probably daily 2 chocolates only. After that, 1 chocolate only, and after that, different chocolate. That's what. So it's like that, we special souls who came to this material world, why this Vedic literature is more meant to be karma kandik, such that slowly this purification happens, and one day we get into this mode of purification and like the God path or self-realization path. If 100% of जनता is materialistically inclined, अगर उनको भक्ति भक्ति बोलेंगे तो कोई सुनेगा क्या? I personally go and give sessions in CBIT or JNT colleges there. If I say Bhagavadgita, Krishna told like this and all, they will not listen. If I say personality development, power of habits, lifestyle management, anger management, then only they will hear. Yes or no? So did you understand did you get the answer? The reason for having 95% of this is only meant for the people in Kali Yuga is because through material gain and somehow slowly, if you do some ritual, at that time at least you will be taking some austerity, right? Every day he wakes up at 9 o'clock. At least some ritual is there. At least during that ritual, at least he will wake up at 5 o'clock, right? Or on that day he will not eat non-veg. Or on that day you will eat only food with prasadam. Only prasadam he will eat. So some regulation we are giving, and we also already we have given the. If I am not wrong, we have given this answer for. This is the. So the purifying principles are this. Sorry, I think I have not put it in full mode. Yes, yeah. So purifying principles are mood of service. Once you do these activities, once for the people who are 95% of the people or 95% of the Vedic literature which comprises of karma kandic activities, why they are doing to promote to the majority of material world people is to increase the mood of subservience to God's order in the form of Vedas. At least you will have, अरे सब मंत्रास बोल रहा है, मेरे को चुपचाप सुनना है, समझ में नहीं आया, फिर भी हम सुनेंगे. At least we will try to inquire what 1 hour से इतना मंत्रास बोल रहा है, किसी एक मंत्र का तो मीनिंग पता चलने का, he will have a curiosity. So that mood of subservience to God's order in the form of Vedas there is a possibility to increase. Next is regulation in enjoyment. At least he will regulate his enjoyment. Har din every day he wakes up at 9 a.m. but on that puja day he will wake up at 5 o'clock. He will do bath at 6 o'clock. So some kind of little austerities he is going to take. Next, dependence upon the satisfaction of higher authorities. अरे at least एक दिन तो मैं माता पिताजी का सुनता हूँ. Let me hear to what this priest is saying. Every day I don't hear, no. Let me hear. So with this kind of culture, there is a possibility that slowly that particular soul might get inclination towards self-realization. So that Vedas are targeting majority of the people who are materialistic in their nature. Did you get the answer? Any doubts on this? No, right? Yeah. So that is with this question we ended the last week's session. Now let us go with the let us go with the 3.11 Shloka. Yeah, let us do this together. Devan bhavayatanena tu deva bhavayantu va parasparam bhavayantaha parasparam bhavatyantaha shreya param avapsyuta shreyas param avapsyata. Translation by His Divine Grace Śrīla Prabhupāda ki Jai. The demigods, the devatas, being pleased by sacrifices, will also please you, and thus by cooperation between men and the devatas, prosperity will reign for all. Now, do you know, though despite our science says Big Bang Theory, world was creation through Big Bang Theory and all, but Lord says, as per the Vedic scriptures, when Lord created, He created men, He created devatas, and He created Vedas. 3 of them together. It's not like human beings, they were created in the month of January. In the month of March, devatas were created. In the month of June, Vedas were created. No, all the 3 were created at once. Okay, at once they were created. Now here specifically they are talking about the sacrifices. The devatas being pleased by sacrifices. So in the middle, devatas are there, the men and the sacrifices. All are mutually connected. It's a, I don't know, I should say love triangle. Okay, it's a love triangle between all men, devatas, and sacrifice. So when men do sacrifice, devatas are satisfied, and whatever the parameter is there for which the men are trying to worship for, devatas would be providing that. And this delegation to devatas, who has done that? Lord Vishnu. Clear? Yeah. So that there are so many instances where I don't know whether you have observed it or not. I personally, I think I told you several times. There was one Mataji who used to do only Lakshmi Puja or Varalakshmi Vratam, Varalakshmi Devata Puja. But by Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi, would she be happy that if only people are worshipping her? Will she be happy? If someone is worshipping you, will not be happy? Come on. Tell me, now lift your hands. Will Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi would be happy if she is worshipped? Yes or no? How many say yes? Lift your hands. No. No. Now, for example, just an example. Where is Swati Mataji? Swati Raghav Mataji? Is she there? Swati Raghav Mataji? No. Okay. So, for example, our Meena Mataji is there. Now she might be thinking, why she took my name. Someone is, huh? No, Meena Mataji is there. Already, Sarna Mataji has bore a lot of things before you came. So, Meena Mataji. Now, I take an example of Meena Mataji. And our Archana Mataji is going and inviting Meena Mataji. And she is asking, Meena Mataji, there is some vratam happening in my house. You only come. Don't bring Ashok Prabhu. Will she be happy? Don't call your husband. You only come. Will Meena Mataji will be happy? No, right? So that's right. So the thing is, we need to worship. Lakshmi would be happy if she is worshipped with Lord Narayan, Sita Pati, Lakshmi Pati. Actually, my personal experience, I think I shared this when I was in Stockholm. There was one Mataji by name Varalakshmi Mataji. She used to do everyday Varalakshmi Vratam. Every day, yes. Morning before she goes, our Ericsson client, she used to do everyday Varalakshmi Vratam, and without doing Varalakshmi, not Vratam, Varalakshmi Puja. Every day she does Varalakshmi Puja, and then only go out. More money, whatever the reason may be, more money. Okay, but somehow after we got introduced and I was talking, same thing, once we came in touch, I told I had given a SSR session for 7 days, and after 7 days, at that time I was only chanting 4 to 8 rounds only, and after giving SSR session for 1 week to Varalakshmi Mataji, she started chanting 16 rounds after 1 week. With that inspiration, from that day onwards, I started 16 rounds. Yesterday only, 2 days back only, she called me regarding something else, so I remembered her. So the thing is, though she was doing Lakshmi Puja, after that she was doing Krishna worship. She does every day 16 rounds, and she worships, Radha and Krishna. And all. There's nothing wrong in worshipping Lakshmi, but worship both. Lakshmi Pati, Sita Pati. Why they say Lakshmi Narayan? They say, right? So it's good to worship both of them. Lakshmi means only not money. Lakshmi means auspiciousness in the form of anything. That is Lakshmi. Okay?
One question.
Prabhuji, can we take up after the class?
Very short question. If someone calls you and tells don't get Prashanti Mataji, then will you go?
No, I will not be happy, bro. That depends on, again, for now for your question, I used to pay TT. I used to play table tennis in my community. The same table tennis group, there was a separate GG table tennis were there. They have created GG drops.
No, not like
GG drops. GG drops means whoever do mandu, whoever drink, there is a separate WhatsApp group. So since I played TT and in the GG drops, their group was there, they thought that I also drink. So they invited me. So I can't say, no, not only I can't drink, I will call my wife also, I can't say, no. So that depends on what they are asking. Okay?
No, just for food and...
No, obviously, I'll go with my family. Obviously, yeah.
You're saying it here because...
No, even she is not there, I will tell Prabhu. Even if she... Even...
Prabhuji, but didn't you also say if you only worship that one God, then eventually that God will also take you to Krishna?
Prabhuji, is your consciousness that now we are doing a Lakshmi Puja, only I need to get money. Somehow I need to get money. That consciousness is there. It's not possible. Lakshmi Devi is called Chanchala. Why you know Chanchala? Chanchala means she easily, she not stay for long. I don't know, you might have heard this in Hindi and Telugu also. Lakshmi Devi कभी एक स्थान पे नहीं रहते हैं. But when you are serving Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, she will be always flowing. She will be always flowing. Arre, this devotee is trying to serve my Lord. Come on, let me do. It depends on the consciousness. Okay? Yeah. So like that, we are supposed to worship devatas. Yes, we need to. But why? We need to understand. Devatas worship is nothing wrong. Is worshipping Shiva wrong? Lord Shiva wrong? Is worshipping Durga Mata wrong? No. No. But we should do worship with the correct consciousness. That's more important. Is अभी गणेश जी के सामने आप जाके देवा हो देवा सब गणपति देवा सबसे बढ़कर कौन करके बोलेंगे तो गणेश जी डिसअपॉइंट हो जाएंगे ना कि मेरे से बढ़कर कौन आ Am I the ultimate? No, right? Even Ganesh ji knows. He has helped us writing about Krishna, about Vishnu. He has wrote all Mahabharata and all these pictures he only written. And you are telling me I am greater than Lord Krishna? No, he will not be happy. Right? So that's what the point is. So are we supposed to worship devatas? Yes, but we need to do with a correct consciousness and we need to understand that we should not be अगर देवतास के पास जाके ब्रह्मा के पास जाके कौन हिरण्यकशिपु और रावणा they have misused the whatever vara they were trying to give, benedictions what they were trying to give, right? They wanted to enjoy the material one. For that consciousness only they got the benedictions. But ultimately what happened? They took the bite. Okay, so Bhagavad-gita condemns going to devatas for items like what Hiranyakashipu and everyone demanded. अरे मेरे को अच्छी बीवी दिला दे, अरे मेरे को ये दिला दे, and all. Now let me ask a simple question to everyone. Is everyone ready? Number one. A. Though I am taking a case of one. Where is the time, Prabhu? Wall clock. Okay, I am not able to see. So 5 to 7, right? Yeah, because I need to stop at 7:30. Anyway, it's there here. That's okay. So the question is number one. Though I'm talking a case of two Prabhujis, but assume or take an example even for Mataji also. I'm only talking about Prabhujis. One Prabhuji is there. He had a wonderful education. He was always a topper. And in the college, he was a topper. School, he was a topper. And in the college, he was a topper. And in the college, he loved a girl. And she was a very beautiful girl. And she, with parents' acceptance, he got married to that girl. And with the grace of God, they got two wonderful children, very beautiful children. And they also in education were wonderful, like their father and mother. They are also wonderful kids in education. And slowly the Prabhuji got promotion. And in job also he was doing very well. And he got, every 2 years he was getting promotion and his salary got hiked. And by the end of 40-45 years, his children also become elder. And they were also toppers like him. They studied in IITs and all. And he got married to their kids, to wonderful or beautiful kids, beautiful girls. And by the end of, he got some 3 to 4 wonderful properties worth almost 40 to 50 crores. And 50 to 60 years, he he spent his rest of his life. That is case number A. Case number B. There was one Prabhuji. He was studies in average. And somehow he passed average. 10th also average. Intermediate also, he was average or above average between. Then he went to normal engineering college. There also he was average. There he loved a girl. But love not successful because he was not that handsome or whatever the reason, maybe girl didn't accept to marry him. And he was upset. And after 3 to 4 prolonged years, though he tried, but he didn't get the girl whom he loved. And parents decided to arrange marriage, and somehow he got married to one girl. And he got wonderful kids. And they were also average, not IIT kind of kids, average study, average this thing. And he was not happy in the family because his mind and wife's mind was not matching clearly. So they were periodically they were having fights. So marriage also, kids also didn't like the father, and whatever it may be, the situation went like this. So, do you want to be in a position of A or B? They are thinking, if I say A, at what point Mahesh will ask, right? Come on. A or B? A. No. Why not? No. Okay. Why not? Now let me add a little bit twist here. Now this person, A person, he was not God conscious. Even who are not God conscious outside also, we say Prabhuji, Mataji. We see God in everyone. Okay. So no, they are not devotees. I didn't raise that point. Okay, so normal. So first one was not a God conscious person, and by the way, these are not only examples, Prabhuji and Mataji. First, he is relatively God conscious. He is God conscious. Second one is God conscious, but he was having a lot of problems till his last life, till his last breath. He was having problems, some other problems, but he never left Krishna. He never left Krishna. And these examples are not fake examples, Prabhuji and Mataji. By the way, you might have thought that Mahesh has created some unimpossible or impossible examples and putting it there. I have personally seen the devotees, by the way. I think already I have given an example. In my home, Yanga, one Mataji I met, and she said, Prabhuji, why I need spirituality? I have handsome husband, I have wonderful kids, I have handsome kids, my hubby is doing a wonderful job, and he's having a fat 6 months, 6-digit salary, and I have no issues. Do you really need to get into the spirituality? She asked. But I didn't say anything. I just said, at least if you come, your mind will be very peaceful. That's what I told and left. Okay? And second case. Now tell me, whom do you want to prefer? Why?
It makes us understand the miseries in the material world.
Wow. Did you get the answer, by the way? It's B because it makes us understand the miseries of this material world. You future preacher, Prabhu. Sure. Sorry, Mother. I'm Telugu. Yeah.
Bhagavad also did the same.
Yes. Thing is, because we don't know if everything is positive happening in our life, everything positive happening in our life, it is a good karma you are burning. The good karma you are burning. And if anything negative is happening in your life, you are burning your bad karma. Is burning bad karma good or is burning good karma good?
Bad karma.
100%?
No, that is.
అదే గుండెతో వస్తుందో చెప్పు you should come out of your heart. Okay, but the thing is, that's what we are trying to say, condemning. A lot of people go to God for material benefits. मेरे को अच्छा शादी कर दो, मेरे को अच्छा ये सीट दिला दो, ये दिला दो, वो दिला दो. It's not a transactional event. So that's what the point here in 3.11 is being said. The demigods being pleased by sacrifices. That sacrifice is not only homam what we perform on fire sacrifice. No, even if you are serving your husband with a consciousness that Krishna, this husband has given by you, so I should serve him with good consciousness. Even if you are having that consciousness, is Krishna consciousness, or you are doing a sacrifice or a yagna. Getting it right? So these are yagnas. Even any item, even seeing kids also, they are God-given kids. I need to take care of them. Krishna, please help me in taking care of them and make them Krishna consciousness. Krishna conscious should be our goal. Okay. 1 minute, I'll ask the question. So yajna to Krishna. So yajna is performed, eatables sanctified, existence purified, finer memory, path of liberation, and Krishna consciousness. This is the path. When the yajna is performed, whatever the eatables are there, they become prasadam. Have you ever noticed after you started eating prasadam, there is a change in you? Lift your hands, please. There is a change, right? Yes or no? Others who have not lifted, I think some are lifting like this. Why? ऐसे क्यों? अपन ये snake dance नहीं perform कर रहे हैं अपन. हाँ? No, that's what. That's not the topic. That is the topic I need to go again another 1 hour. So let us. But there is a change in having prasadam. So once the yajna is performed, eatables are sanctified. When we are having a sanctified food, then there is a change happening. That's what existence is purified, finer memory, and path of liberation and Krishna conscious. I am very glad that lot of devotees here are having offered food. Offered food. Offering breakfast, lunch, dinner, you offer it to the Lord first, then you yourself will be having it. Right? So that's a good practice. That's what is being said. Now, let us read the purport. Yeah, purport by His Divine Grace Śrīla Prabhupāda ki. Okay, so anyone wanted to read the purport? But you should read the purport with feel. Feel. Cow is a very wonderful animal. I wanted a cow is white in color, and this cow is really good, and that generally stays in village, and it has grass. No, feel rehne ka. Okay, come on, do that.
The demigods are empowered administrators of material affairs.
Wherever the demigods are coming, read as devatas. Okay.
The supply of air, light, water, and all other benedictions for maintaining the body and the soul of every living entity is entrusted to the devatas, who are innumerable assistants in different parts of the body of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Their pleasures and displeasures are dependent on the performance of yajnas by the human beings. Some of the yajnas are meant to satisfy particular devatas, but even in doing so, Lord Vishnu is worshipped in all yajnas as the chief beneficiary. It is stated also in the Bhagavadgita that Krishna himself is the beneficiary of all kind of yajnas. Bhaktoram yajna tapsam. Therefore, ultimate satisfaction of the yagnapati is the chief purpose of all yajnas. When these yajnas are perfectly performed, naturally the demigods, devatas in charge of the different departments of supply are pleased, and there is no scarcity in the supply of national products. Performance of yajnas has many side benefits, ultimately leading to liberation and material bondage. By performing yajnas, all activities become purified, as it is stated in the Vedas.
Ahara shuddhau, sattva suddhau, dhruva smritis, smriti lambhe, sarva grandhinam, vipramokshaha.
By performance of yajna, one's eatable becomes sanctified, and by eating sanctified foodstuffs, one's very existence becomes purified. By the purification of existence, finer tissues in the memory become sanctified, and when memory is sanctified, one can think of the path of liberation, and all these combined together lead to Krishna consciousness, the great necessity of present-day society.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's pretty clear. I think self-explanatory, right? Yeah. Additional examples from Parampara. We live not just in a universe, but in a universal government. The government takes care of things if we know how to work with it. There are a lot of balances that are needed to be maintained to keep the forces in control. If this relationship is not accurately maintained, then it creates disturbance in all the world. How do we satisfy the devatas? I think already. Water is provided in the city, and for that we make a bill payment to city municipality. Similarly, we need to understand that there is a bill that needs to be paid to devatas, otherwise they will not be sufficiently provided. Are you getting it? Are we really having that gratitude that sun is providing light? It's a natural. Why? Granted, take it for granted. Now, problem is we have become like a spoiled children who refuse to recognize how much his parents are working hard to provide for him. We take things for granted and assume the things are happening by chance. We have to recognize and accept Lord Krishna's arrangement, otherwise we will see that scarcity of resources is happening. Yeah, Prabhuji, Ashok Prabhu, you are asking some question.
Yeah, Prabhuji, you said burning of good karma and bad
Ah.
karma. In a man's, a person's life,
Ah.
which will come first? Burning of good karma or burning of bad karma?
No, Prabhu, they are evenly Actually, Krishna in each and every life, living entity gets. For example, Ashok is born in this material world in this time. So in this life, in fact, each and every life he balances your life with amount of, it's not, I should not say equal number of good karma and equal number of bad karma. He will balance your life in such a way that how much you can take either good karma or bad karma. He can't keep you in a life where more bad karma is given and you're completely suppressed and losing your life. No. Each and every life, he, for example, now in the current situation, since before you coming to Krishna consciousness, before you coming to Krishna consciousness, Krishna has decided that you are having 1,000 lives to take. 1,000 lives to take still. But in this 1,000 life, the first life is in Zenith. In Zenith you are taken. Now in Zenith, in this life, he would be assigning X number of good karmas and Y number of bad karmas to you. And though that balance of X and Y is in such a way that you are in a situation to bear. Too much good karma he will not give such that they are completely empty for your next life. He will balance it accordingly. Even bad karmas also he will give in such a way that you are able to bear them. Because he has to equally balance. But now it is your choice in this life to have my 999 lives or not. If you wanted to perfect Krishna consciousness in this life, 900 rest of the 999 lives, there is no need to take birth itself. You can directly go to Krishna.
But we need to burn all negative karma.
No, negative karma will not come into the picture when you are going to Krishna consciousness. It is akarma. If you are doing Krishna consciousness,
Whatever the previous.
no, Prabhu, that's the problem. If you are, that's why we are not stressing anyone to do either good karma or negative karma. You only do akarma. And no, I'm coming to that. Akarma, see, there are in your terms, whatever the good karma you are talking, that is akarma also can do it. For example, you wanted to do good karma by giving a clothes to someone, vastradhanam you are doing. But if you are doing the same vastradhanam by keeping Krishna in the center, that is akarma, no? But if you are not doing by keeping Krishna in center, that is becoming a good karma where you are increasing your good karma. But if you are increasing good karma, to experience that good karma, you need to take birth again. Get it?
If it is our first life, then that is following
Ah.
will lead to the
Already Prabhuji, now this point I told 1,000 lives, but already you have spent some millions of lives. I'm talking from this point, Krishna has decided this guy has to take another 1,000 lives. 1,000 lives. Now it is the choice up to you whether you are going to take another 99 lives or you wanted to end your lives by this life itself. If you are fully Krishna consciousness in this life, you are going to go back home, back to Godhead, despite whether you have good karma balance or negative karma balance. Why put Krishna? Sarva dharmam parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tam sarva papebhyo. Whatever the, because in this material world, Prabhu, you can't wipe negative karma or good karma. Either you will be doing good karma, either you will do negative karma. That will never balance. But it's up to the choice, that free will or choice is there with you whether to end or whether to cut off this particular chain in this life to go back home, back to Godhead, or you wanted to continue another 999 lives enjoying your good karma and negative karma. Getting it right? Yeah. 3.12. Let us do this together. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavita taidaktan apadaya bhiyo ya bhukte stena eva sa. Translation by His Divine Grace, Śrīla Prabhupāda ki Jai. In charge of the various necessities of life, the devatas, being satisfied by the performance of yajna, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys gifts without offering them to the demigods in return is certainly a thief. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to the demigods in return is certainly a thief. Okay?
This particular stand
Yeah.
also refers back to going back or giving back to the devata.
Yes.
The devatas.
Yes.
It is not giving back to the supreme.
Yes.
So in that case, again we are worshipping, going back to the same
Yes.
example, we are again worshipping the demigods than worshipping the
Yes, yes.
So wouldn't at one point in time the demigods say, my supreme is not being worshipped, he's coming back to me?
Prabhuji, our Sanjeev Prabhu is working as a senior manager in HSBC, and his boss is a operations manager. I don't know what designation. Operations manager is his boss. Now, and his CEO, HSBC CEO is Himanshu Prabhu. Okay, Himanshu Prabhu. Now, if Himanshu Prabhu goes and tells operations manager that ultimate is Himanshu Prabhu, no, I will directly report to him. I will directly report everything to him. It is not a good culture. Now again, you can satisfy both. Both by saying, for example, who is the operations manager? Anyways, Himanshu Prabhu is CEO. Who is the operations manager? Operation manager is Ashok Prabhu. Okay, Ashok Prabhu. Now, by keeping Ashok Prabhu in CC, you can say that, yeah, hi Ashok sir, I did this job. I hope you are happy, and I hope Himanshu also would be happy. That will make both of them happy, right? But generally, it is good. But directly worshipping also is fine. But who are Krishna consciousness, but most of them are not, inclined. They generally prefer devatas. So having devatas in middle, because for devatas also it is delegated by Krishna only. They are the delegates of Krishna.
Does this suggest that we should break the
One minute. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to demigods in return is certainly thief. Yes.
Offering means yajna.
No, offering in the sense, in doing sacrifice, if they are not doing any sacrifice or they are not recognizing that this particular devata has given me, sun god has given me sunlight, so let me worship sun god, thanking him that you have given sunlight, without him we could not have been. So we are not offering him, right? Lot of people, sun is by default, it's a take it for granted thing, no? How many people are doing Surya Namaskar? But in case of offering for Surya, in case of offering for Chandrama, in case of offering for some other devata, for providing what are the necessities, you can simply offer to Krishna. When you are offering to Krishna, all are covered. Now for Sanjeev Prabhu question, yes, if you are not having that knowledge, it's good to offer to devatas. But if you are directly offering to Krishna, it's also fine. But it would be good if you are even recognizing even the devata who is given. Because because in our life, only you might be knowing Chandrama and Surya, who are directly, but there are a lot of devatas. For example, our eyelids are there. There is a Nimi Devata. Nimi Devata who is managing the eyelids. Like that for years also there might be some devata. How many devatas you will remember and acknowledge? For that, only root Vishnu, if you are offering, that's fine.
In 311 purport also, if I have understood
Yeah.
it was mentioned that even if you offer to the demigod,
Fine. Go to Krishna.
ultimate beneficiary is
Vishnu only. Yes. The ultimate beneficiary is Vishnu only. Yeah, you are saying something good.
No, I'm just saying like what they are speaking about is basically you can offer. I mean, Krishna provides in Bhagavadgita that you can worship the demigods, but he also says, hey, you can directly worship me, which again comes to. So again, he is giving multiple choices.
Yes.
You decide which one. You
Yes,
want.
because probably some people are there who are lovable to Ganesha. For example, my Shiksha Guru Leon Prabhu is there. From childhood, Ganesha is his favorite. So always he worships me. From my childhood, always Krishna. It's not that I was Krishna consciousness. My mother, when I was in womb, it seems she was. Curtain would be there. On curtain, Krishna Kaliya dance picture she used to do. And even the shawl what she prepares with the Krishna, this thing she prepares, and somehow I was not Krishna conscious, but always by seeing Krishna somehow I liked Krishna only. But the thing is, each and every someone might be liking Durga Mai, someone might be liking Lord Shiva. Nothing wrong. At the root, that's what. Instead of watering to each and every branch, how many branches you can water? By simply watering the root, it is going to all the. Hare Krishna. It will be going to all the branches of the plant. So why can't you water the fruit? Right? That's what is being said. Okay? Now, purport by His Divine Grace, Śrīla Prabhupāda ki Jai. Prabhuji, Mataji, since you are saying this, I got one live example. Live example. It has happened with devotees. It has happened with devotees. Now, here to this, it is a real-time example, and it is so touching actually. Since Anuradha Mataji brought this topic, what happened was, once a famous doctor, and he had a success rate of almost 100% success rate, where he was doing the deliveries perfectly. And somehow what happened was, this devotee's delivery, somewhere something has gone wrong, and the child was born with some disability. Some disability they have gone, and these devotees were thinking to, they called our Chaitanya Prabhu. I don't know how many of you heard Chaitanya Prabhu, and they told that Prabhuji, we are going for divorce. They are going for divorce. Can you understand what is the reason for divorce? Anyone can guess? Can anyone guess why they are going for divorce? Lift your hands. మీరు అటెండ్ అయ్యారు కదా? Yeah. The thing is, they are planning to take divorce because if they are only single mother, government is going to provide additional funds for that person. That is the reason they were planning to go for divorce. Now, why they got a thought to sue the hospital for a doctor, but that doctor has a successful rate. Now, why is that happening? See, all things are not there. We should accept at some point karma, Prabhujis and Mataji's, whether you like it or not. You should accept some things as karma. It doesn't say that you should leave it, or that is karma, that has nothing to do. No, our effort has to be there, but at some point we need to stop the buck at karma. Now, who is doctor who is having 100% success rate? With that particular case only it happened. What do we call? So I hope it answers, Mataji. అంతే మాది ఎస్ అంతే 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 మాతాజీ అంతే అంతే మాతాజీ yeah, I will discuss, Prabhu. I will discuss a similar point. I'm going to discuss after some time in the interest. In the announcements I need to talk. Okay, purport by His Divine Grace Śrīla Prabhupāda ki Jai. The Devatas are authorized supplying agents. Please hear to this carefully. The Devatas are authorized supplying agents on behalf of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu. CFO, COO, CHRO, executive managers, etc. The authorized agents on behalf of CEO of the company. Okay? Therefore, they must be satisfied by the performance of prescribed yajnas. In the Vedas, there are different kinds of yajnas prescribed for different kinds of demigod, different kinds of devatas. But all are ultimately offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. For one who cannot understand what the Personality of Godhead is, sacrifice to the devatas is recommended. For one who cannot understand what the Personality of Godhead is, sacrifice to the devatas is recommended. According to the different material qualities of the persons concerned, different types of yajnas are recommended in the Vedas. Worship of different devatas is also on the same basis, namely according to the different qualities. For example, the meat eaters are recommended to worship the goddess Kali Mata, the ghastly form of Vishnu, the ghastly form of material nature, and before the goddess, the sacrifice of animals is recommended. But for those who are in the mode of goodness, the transcendental worship of Vishnu is recommended. But ultimately, all yajnas are meant for gradual promotion to the transcendental position. For ordinary men, at least the 5 yajnas known as Pancha Maha Yajnas are necessary. One should know, however, that all the necessities of life that the human society requires are supplied by the devatas, agents of the Lord. No one can manufacture anything. Take, for example, all the eatables of human society. These eatables include grains, fruits, vegetables, milk, sugar, etc. For the persons in the mode of goodness, and also eatables for the non-vegetarians like meats, none of which can be manufactured by men. Then again, take for example heat, light, water, air, etc., which are also necessities of life. None of them can be manufactured by the human society. Without the Supreme Lord, there can be no profuse sunlight, moonlight, rainfall, breeze, etc., without which no one can live. Obviously, our life is dependent on supplies from the Lord. Even for our manufacturing enterprises, we require so many raw materials like metal, sulfur, mercury, manganese, and so many essentials, all of which are supplied by the agents of the Lord, with the purpose that we should make proper use of them to keep ourselves fit and healthy for the purpose of self-realization, leading to the ultimate goal of life, namely the liberation from material struggle for existence. The aim of life is attained by performance of yajnas. If we forget the purpose of human life and simply take supplies from the agents of the Lord for sense gratification and become more and more entangled in material existence, which is not the purpose of creation, certainly we become thieves, and therefore we are punished by the laws of material nature. A society of thieves can never be hungry. A society of thieves can never be happy because they have no aim in the life. The gross material thieves have no ultimate goal of life. They are simply directed to sense gratification, nor do they have knowledge of how to perform yajnas. Lord Chaitanya, however, inaugurated the easiest performance of yajna, namely the Sankirtana yajna, which can be performed by anyone in the world who accepts the principles of Krishna consciousness. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Namaiva Kevalam, Kalau Nasthaiva, Nasthaiva, Nasthaiva Gatiranyatha. What is the meaning? Kids, anyone want to say the meaning? No, kids. If you are a kid, that's okay. Sai?
In Kali Yuga, Harinama Sankirtana is the only way to attain liberation.
Attain the liberation or attain the goal of life. That is the meaning. This particular shloka is only meant for the special people in Kali Yuga, that is we. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Namaiva Kevalam. Harinam, Harinam, Harinam is the only option. Kalau Nasthaiva, Nasthaiva, Nasthaiva Gatirannada. Why 3 times?
Kali Yuga people always have memory loss.
Wonderful. Wow. Kali Yuga people have memory loss. They have very less memory. That is the reason. Okay? Yeah.
Here it refers to 5 yajnas. What are the 5 yajnas?
Yes, Prabhu. The 5 yajnas, Prabhu, here they. What is it? Prabhuji, kids, there are options, Prabhu. I will tell you. One is kids, one is Sankirtana yajna, one is kids, water for us, light, all these Panchabhutas, Prabhu. Mainly Panchabhutas, yes. Okay. Additional examples from Parampara. Materialists think they are producing, but they don't realize that the seeds for the crop are not produced by them. They are coming from the precious crop. All raw material is being given us to make anything. If someone really wants to claim that he can make something, then he has to start from the beginning by creating atoms and molecules. In reality, we are not makers of anything. We are merely just acquirer of anything. God has created a governance in which each devata has been given a power and along with that a responsibility. If we don't utilize the resources given for the right purpose, then we are thieves only. Living equitably or harmonious by distributing resources of God is still thievery only if we don't recognize Lord Krishna as the giver of everything that we have. In other yugas, we need to perform many types of yajnas to satisfy devatas, but in Kali Yuga, all devatas satisfied if we simply chant the holy name of the Lord Krishna. Okay? Okay. Now, so basically what we are trying to say is whatever we are eating prasadam, whatever the vegetarian item we are eating as prasadam after offering to the Lord, the same thing if you are not offering to the Lord, even if it is vegetarian or food without onion garlic, it is a sin. It is a sin. Right? So that's what is being said. If you fail to do or other sacrifices in yagna, what happens is explained in the shloka. Because earlier, Prabhuji, yagnas, what are the, in Kali Yuga, they have given the easiest form of yagna. And even, do you know what? Even the devatas want to be part of Kali Yuga. Do you know why? Why? Because such a easy thing, right? Earlier in Satyuga, self-realization, what was the mode?
Tapasya.
Yeah, meditation. Meditation on the form of Lord Vishnu for hundreds and thousands of years. But do you have capacity to stand without eating anything? Even for one day also you can't be there, right? That's high. So it is very difficult, right? Meditating on Vishnu, now leave about 100 and 1000 of years. Even doing it for one day itself is okay. That is now second one is in Kali Yuga, Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga, what was the thing? Rituals, yagnas. But in yagnas, whatever the items we are putting, are they pure enough? Now, have you heard putting dalda in yagnas here in Kali Yuga? Yes or no? In the name of ghee, they are putting dalda.
I've seen people putting
Plywood.
literally. To be wooden work,
But as per Shastra, yagnas have to be performed with a pure ingredients. But in this Kali Yuga, we are not having that pure ingredients to put. Okay, so even that is also not possible. And deity, and again in Treta Yuga, deity worship. Dwapar Yuga. Wonderful. They catch even a single mistake. I love you, Ra. Okay, in the Dwapar Yuga, it is deity worship. Now deity worship is something, a lot of paraphernalia, a lot of austerity is needed. Early morning, getting up at 4:30. Can we get up? No, see, without any siggu chetu, he is saying no. Okay, so it's very difficult. So what in Kali Yuga, what is the easiest way? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. How? Yes, because if you perform yagna, if you do wrongly, again negative result will be coming. But are you in a situation to take up the negative situation?
Prabhuji, another problem in Kali Yuga is they are not proper brahmanas who can recite the shlokas for the powerful yagnas.
Even for doing, while coming for yagna, entama chai tea kaabe devana pehle de. First, but ideally brahmanas who are doing yagna, they should fast on the entire day, as per the shastras. But are you finding any brahmans like that when they are performing yagnas? First they will come to us, chai, tea, they will ask. Very rarely to find such brahmanas here. But luckily, I have some contact who do with Nishta and all. Huh? What is it?
అంటే మీ రిఫరెన్స్ కావాలి
అవసరం వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇస్తాను. That's okay. Okay, so that's what Prabhupada explains. So that person, so now think about it. Mr. Kamal is working for an IT company. He is drawing huge salary from there. However, instead of honestly working for the company by giving in his 100%, he starts up his own independent business venture and devotes most of his time and energy for the new initiative. Is that ethical? Is anyone saying not ethical?
Moonlighting.
Why?
Because if you're already taking the resources which from the company already, you shouldn't be using it to build another one without their consent.
That's what is being asked. Is that ethical? Means it's not ethical, right? That's right.
Prabhuji, throughout our life we are not supposed to change our masters.
Okay, that's as per Manu Samhita. Manu Samhita, actually that's the point what we are trying to say. We are lesser than even Shudras also. Shudra is a bit better than us because Shudra never changes his owner. But we, how many employment we have changed? I myself changed 4 to 5 times. Right? So, anyway, that's about Manu Samhita. Yeah, actually I wanted to finish till 16th shloka, but it is already 7:30. I have a couple of announcements to make. I know it is only two shlokas.
Prabhuji is saying, I want to make a couple of announcements, like organization saying announcements will come now.
Yeah, Prabhu. Tell me, Prabhu.
But I think we discussed this before also probably, and I think you told that we will tell about it, but I think we both forward this. I think the people who are eating like non-vegetarian things and that they were also offering like but when they are eating non-vegetarian things God didn't stop them that you don't, because it is one by one but it's not that God wants them to eat non-vegetarian things. If God is saying like and God is never saying that you eat non-vegetarian things, but the reason God is not saying anything at that juncture, because he is trying to give him opportunity that slowly means you reduce.
Yes.
If you are eating 10 times in a week, come to 9,
Yes.
come to, and gradually you come to 0.
Yes.
God is not being harsh that you
Yes.
stop it straight away.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
but you have to be vegetarian.
Yes, Prabhu.
You have to be vegetarian. Vegetarian is
Prabhuji,
important.
even
Vegetarian is important.
Yes, Prabhu. And even for non-vegetarians, he told in front of Kali Mata, right? Kali Mata also, in scriptures it is said that you should eat non-vegetarian in these scenarios. Number one, there is nothing to eat. Number one, it is as per scriptures, by the way. There is nothing to eat, and you need to only eat goat only, and you need to cut the goat only on the Amavasya day. Fourth, only you need to cut in front of Kali Mata. Fifth condition is only you need, after cutting, you only need to cut, not others.
Very old goat.
No, goat, okay, goat. And fifth is only you have to cut. Sixth is after cutting you need to make three pieces, and one piece you need to take, and rest of the 2 pieces you need to distribute to the other people who are there. This much conditions have been kept for having a non-veg.
Only if you're dying. Like
Only if you're not having food to eat. That's by these conditions that is slowly getting away with it. This is the condition as per scriptures. And for your statement, yes, Prabhu, eventually God doesn't want to eat meat. But there are some mode of ignorant people would be there, right?
Yes.
So for them also, so slowly Lord Shiva is very good, taking good care of them. Gradually, yes.
And also like the kings.
Matlab is 3 pieces is, one is to him, one is to goddess Kali, and last piece is to the people who are there in that Kali Mata temple, or beggars or whoever are there.
And even the kings who used to perform, the people who used to perform sacrifice, it was like not like that. It was a given condition that your prayers should be very pure.
Yes.
And it must be such that it gets alive again.
Yeah.
Like it will be so pure that in Satyuga all the prayers quality was very high. So they told that your prayer must be so pure that that animal becomes alive again, and if it doesn't become alive again, then you're the sufferer.
Yes, now that is for the mode of Prabhuji. There are 2 things here: sacrifice and mode of ignorance. Kali Mata, in front of Kali Mata, mode of ignorant people will be doing, and in the mode of goodness also earlier in the yagnas, the old animal was sacrificed. And how you will be knowing whether the sacrifice is finally the success or not? If it is successful, the old animal which was sacrificed will be coming with a youthful human being or some devata. He will be coming out. But if the sacrifice is not successful, then that particular animal would be dying, and for killing that animal, whatever the sin is there, the king or whoever doing the yagna would be getting the negative karma.
So they were also.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Like one more thing. Like right now you were talking. Means,
There are 2 things, Prabhu.
No. Right now you were talking on something else as well.
If you remember, tell me, Prabhu.
I remember that.
What is that?
whole life if someone is doing negative, lot of negative things like Ravana, they're doing
negative.
this negative thing.
Negative thing. He will be.
Osama bin Laden.
He'll be.
But at the end of the day when he's dying, he says, Lord Krishna, take care of me. Then what will happen?
That's what. It is similar to the example. I am doing all the negative things and I am having a pistol with me. Krishna, you are the God. Thap. Do you think Krishna is that cheap to not understand he is a Bhavakrai Janardana? If you are a cheater, Krishna is a cheater of the cheatest. I don't think हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं मालूम नहीं. छलियों का छलिया है वो. Okay, so you can't cheat Krishna. If you are sincerely. Ajamal at least he did some pious activities before, but he is talking about all the negative things since the birth. No Prabhu, Krishna knows whether he is sincere or not, and if he does cheating like that, he will not. In fact, his number of lives would increase. The number of lives would be increasing, and he will be taking birth as. Now if you go out of this thing, you might be seeing a lot of pigs here, right? Don't laugh at the pigs here. They might be the owners of this place before the zenith has come. Okay, so yeah. Pigs, Prabhu. There might be some pigs here, right? Sewer, Prabhu. Pigs. P-I-G-S.
Not pigs.
Pigs. Okay, very गलती है. Sewer.
Pigs.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's anyone else? Okay, fine. Is your question answered, Prabhu? Yes. Anyone else has any questions? Yeah. I wanted to ask one question to you. The question is, it's not couple of devotees. Prabhuji, बैठिए ना. It's not couple of devotees. Couple of devotees from our own congregation have raised few things. I wanted to bring to your attention. I wanted your inputs. For example, a Prabhuji has come and he wanted to sell footballs. Now that person, the devotee is coming and he wanted to say that in this group, Prabhuji, I wanted to encourage taking footballs to all the families who are coming to satsang. So should we encourage or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? What is it?
Kids will all say yes because they want footballs.
Footballs, okay. But now the thing is, he or she doesn't do sadhana properly. He's not doing sadhana. But he's saying, by the way, footballs, whatever he's selling, half of the profit he wanted to give it to Krishna, our new temple. Huh? Good only. Sripad decided.
That's what is in my mind.
But he's not chanting. He's not doing his 16 rounds at all. Still we should promote? Yes or no? Huh? No. Do you think Krishna needs your money? If you are not giving donation, Krishna will. Archana Mataji is not giving donation by selling the footballs. Krishna will be unhappy. Krishna needs your donations or Krishna needs you?
His intention is not right. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Krishna needs you or Krishna needs your money? Tell me. Huh? No, Mataji. No. Krishna needs you. Krishna doesn't need your money. Whatever the donation effort we are getting, first of all kudos to all the devotees who have come forward for donations or whatever the deity worship. They have come forward. Claps. Okay. Now the thing is, this is one example. Now sometimes Prabhujis and Matajis, these are very sensitive cases, right? Where we need to be very clear. There is a possibility, though we are being in satsang, sometimes what happens, you might also face this, something like this. Already one devotee would have decided that I am going to do this. Before even checking with the seniors, devotee already decides that I am going to do this. But only why he reaches the senior devotees is just to get a confirmation that he should accept or she should accept. Senior devotee should accept.
If they don't accept?
They will argue. Why Prabhu? Please Prabhu. What is this Prabhu? I didn't expect this Prabhu. But wrong is wrong, right is right. Senior devotees who are there, as per Shastras, as per the experiences they have seen, they would be giving the right suggestion as per their conditioning. Now it is up to you whether you hear or not, right? We should not do the Vaishnava aparadha. Why? If I get into this, it will be good, no, Prabhu. It would be helpful for the new temple, no, new donation, no. Once again, I am reiterating, for Krishna, you are important, not your donations.
In Zenith, if we raise a funding, we get lakhs, but nobody comes to the session. They will give lakhs, but nobody will come for them. They feel by giving donation, they are doing great bhakti.
Let it be, Prabhu. See, we are not discouraging. In that way also, Agnata Sukruti would be there, Prabhu. Agnata Sukruti would be there.
They are ready to give, but
Even that way also, Prabhuji and Mataji, try to understand that we should not negate that. But I am, what are the examples I have taken, right? I am talking about the devotees who are coming to satsang. I am not talking about the people outside. I am talking about the people who are coming to satsang and those who are trying to be serious in spiritual journey. Right? One minute. Yeah? Mataji, life change avalante, no, Mataji, no. In this particular case, if they, for outside people, I would have suggested. Arey, Sai kuchara, Sai kuch. For outside people, we would have told that, please, Prabhu, do this donation. If you are fine with the donation, please do it, Prabhu. I will not say chant 16 rounds. Do this bucket. Don't do it veg only. Don't eat non-veg. There are a lot of people who are non-veg eaters and they donate also, right? Yes or no? I will not give a gnan there to them that, Prabhuji, you should not eat non-veg. You should not eat vegetarian. You should not even eat onion and garlic also, Prabhu. I will not tell them. Prabhu. I am talking what are the example I have taken. I am talking about the devotees who are coming to satsang and who are regular and who are serious about being in spiritual life. Yes. You are trying to be serious in your spiritual journey. Then try to be, no? Again I am saying, especially to the devotees who are trying to be serious in spiritual life, Krishna wants you, not your money. I would not say the same dialogue to the outside people. Please. Yes. Mataji, before Mataji, let us not imitate devotees, Mataji. First of all, we are not in a situation of Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to behave like them. Now, for example, tell me, Mataji, Meena Mataji is going adjacent to her house. She is going to neighboring flat and saying, neighboring flat, Mataji parent Mataji? Vijaya. Vijaya Mataji, please chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. No, please Mataji, please you chant. Ma. Number one case. Hey, muskon ellave. What will be your reaction, Mataji? Number two, Patman Kottar Mataji. What would be your reaction, Mataji? I'm sorry, Mataji. I'm sorry to.
I will cry and I will come to house.
Right? Now Nityananda Prabhu, I'm sorry to take.
Prabhuji was expecting some other answer.
No. The thing is, these are Mataji. I'm sorry to take this example, Mataji. I'm sorry to take that example. I'm talking about Anuradha Mataji. What is the example you told? Because now Nityananda Prabhu Mataji, they were beating him. They were even trying to kill him. They have thrown the pot on him, and he was bleeding. All body was with blood. Still, then he was asking, please chant. But are we in that situation? Please don't try to imitate senior devotees. Yes, Mataji. So, everything we can't compare with them. Right? Now, Vaishnava Aparadha, when we say, see, if you are considering someone as a guru, if you are going with a suggestion, ideally it is your duty. If he says, you should listen. Now, if by not listening to him, is anything going to happen to the guru? No, right? It's you. It's your call. But someone only come for just as a reconfirmation. Stamp. There are some devotees like that, Prabhu. They already decide and come. They just need a final kind of a stamp that yes, I am fine. But if they introspect themselves, they know also the answer that particular person whomever you are considering as a guru will not agree to this. So please, Prabhujis and Matajis, what I would say is prioritize your sadhana. Who are considering to be devotees or wanted to be devotees or who are serious in their spiritual lives, please do their sadhana properly. And the devotees who are reading, there might be some devotees like, I am reading Bhagavad-Gita. Now we tell you one thing. By reading Bhagavad-Gita, will you gain more? Or by observing people who are following Bhagavad-Gita, you will learn more? Multiple choice. Number 1. By reading Bhagavad-Gita, you will know more. Choice B. By seeing devotees who are following Bhagavad-Gita, you will learn more. Number C. None of the above. Number 4. All of the above. C is not there. E option. A and B. A and B. A and B. Because surely if you are individually reading Bhagavad-Gita, I am sure if you are seriously reading Bhagavad-Gita, you will get doubts for sure. And you should get the doubts clarified from the devotees who are in parampara. And parampara, how many paramparas are there? What are the 4 paramparas? Brahma Sampradāya, Rudra Sampradāya, Kumar Sampradāya, Sri Sampradāya. These are the 4 Sampradāyas. So that's what it is. Okay? So please, whenever you are coming with the doubts, your sadhana is important for Krishna. This is for the devotees who wanted to be devotees. The same thing might not be applied for the people who are just donating for the sake of donating. Someone is saying, my name, someone was yesterday we were discussing something in our some meeting, they were discussing, my name should clearly appear on the bricks, what we are doing. I mean, but will devotees expect that? For example, Amrita Mataji is donating. Will she, my husband's name should be clearly visible on the temple. No, but now, it's not a funny thing. They are doing a wonderful donation, right, for the temple. But the non-devotees might expect like that, but devotees should not expect that, right? But like that, we will not deserve. Hey, what are you doing? You are healer than Shudra. We can't chastise them, right? At least they are doing, by doing this activity, it is a, what do they say? Ajnata Sukriti they will be getting by doing that. Why to avoid a service, though they might not be doing with devotion or for attention they might be doing, let them do, no? They are doing it for Krishna. Krishna will take care of him. Do you feel by doing bhakti we came to like this? Some great soul has prayed for us, that's why we are here. That's what I sincerely feel about myself, to be frank with you. Otherwise the kind of background I am coming, I already told, I don't want to say. Right? So,